Okay, so here we have kept their first name and a last name inserted. Most of the email IDs we have just taken a guess. We have used the formulas of concatenate. And email. So let me just go this text column. So these are just the user IDs. As I do not have their first name handy, we had their only user IDs. Or maybe from the place where we have scraped the data. Okay, let me just see in case if we can take it from there. This Excel is just messed up. We are trying to do something, but it messed up. I'm not getting it, but otherwise we should have it here itself. Their full names. Uh, 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 uh. Let me see in case if I can download again. Okay, so this we have downloaded. This completely will go off. All the blanks one we have taken in one sheet. Insert. Now it's a continue this at the rate, sorry, comma, the colon at the rate, comma. So for that hyphen also we have taken now, just to fast track it. Okay, so here we have two sheets. In one sheet, we have a data of with all the details. In another sheet, we have a manipulated data or a data which we have generated. Okay, so we'll just remove this user URL, location, and everything. Instead, in second sheet, what we'll do is text to column so that we have their first name and last names. This would go. First name, last name. So first sheet, I don't have to do any manipulation because we already have a details. Second sheet, we done the manipulations. This is in case if you do not want to spend time, but otherwise what you can do, wherever is a blank, you can also mention just AB, AB, AB. Not required to be accurate. If the email ID is correct, rest thing can be anything. Okay, so we'll close this. So the one which we have a raw data, which is valid, we'll go ahead and directly do email to them. And the one this one, we have manipulated this data. One way of checking is you just take all these email IDs, come to Gmail Compose and Control V. So if profile pic or some changes happening here, like Sandy dot dot or something like that, that means that exists. Or if both the things remains as it is, less chances of existing. Like as I mentioned, some changes. Harshal, what we have given is Harshal Shri, but here the change has been gone to Harshal dot Shri. So profile pic and dot or some changes if you observe from here to profile pic to here, that means that exists. But if something like this, where the profile pic does not change or nothing changes, that are kind of a doubtful cases. So like this, as we have found the same email ID. Okay, so this is one way. Other way to see, we can actually take a chance, also get ready for few of the email bounces, but yes, uh, very less chance of, maybe a 5% of chance of hitting to the wrong email IDs, and maybe a 15, 20 or 30% of chance of email bounces, but 70% of chances of getting success. So if you still don't want to take that chance, the reason I'm saying to take a chance, because this might exist or this might not exist. Uh, with these email IDs, there might be an existing LinkedIn account or there might not be existing LinkedIn account. So that's the reason we can always take a chance. So we'll just see now if we have any new contact list. Okay. Email addresses, type a name or an email addresses one by one. No, I'll not take this approach. Here, the best thing I can go with one by one, which is only feasible, but otherwise, okay, saved. We'll close this. Come to LinkedIn, go to network. Go to connections. Go to more options. Go to upload a file. So we're just trying to add contacts. So this is manipulated contact list which we have created just now. And say open, upload. Not supported, please try. Okay, so it should be in a CSV or TXT. Okay. Open file. Save as, browse. What? CSV comma delimited. Some features in a workbook might be lost if you save it in CSV. Do you want to keep it? Yes. Close. So maybe renaming a profile. Let's go one. Now come upload. LinkedIn import. CSV upload. So in the interest of time, we were able to cover only on a GitHub. So these things are the previous ones. I'll say skip. Skip. Done for now. See all invitations. And we go to send. So these are all 2-3 weeks ago. Let it get refresh. Otherwise, let's see in contacts. So here we have two things. One is connection, one is contact. Connections are our connections, and the contacts which we have uploaded. Saved contact, recently added, uploaded contacts. Okay, created today. So here, wherever we see a profile pics or wherever we see a full name are the ones which are existing and associated with the LinkedIn account. Just now we have created. But the ones which we are seeing with the email IDs, they do not have the LinkedIn account yet. As I mentioned, first name, last name could be anything. But if there is a associated LinkedIn account existing with that email ID, by default, it will show like this. Accurate first name, last name, and their titles. The one which are showing with T or something, they are not existing in LinkedIn. So to give a more precise example, something like invite are not existing on LinkedIn, and connect are the ones which are existing on LinkedIn with those email IDs. Wherever we see invite, LinkedIn is asking us to invite those contacts to invite them to LinkedIn. And wherever is showing connect, LinkedIn is saying us those profile exist on LinkedIn and you can go ahead and connect with them.
Similarly, so we can also scrap the profiles, let's say by mentioning the contact numbers as well.
In case if you're able to see the contact numbers, you'll be able to scrape. Whatever you can see on a page, entire information you can scrape.
Right, but sometimes it might not be a public information, but then it might be a private information. Still,
Yeah.
if we search with the numbers, the profiles can still pop up.
Yeah, whatever is popping up, we can scrap. Otherwise, I'll just go to LinkedIn Recruiter and see how many people are existing on LinkedIn and how many people are not from those 250. So one is on LinkedIn.com. We just seen how to do that. We just imported that particular list. Okay, and wherever it's saying connect, those are the profile existing on LinkedIn, and wherever we see invite, those are the profile are not existing on LinkedIn. And if I have a recruiter, similarly, I'll just go. This manipulated sheet. Even I'll tell you the sheet which you have not manipulated also. In that also, if you see, always I found at least 30 to 40% of people are not existing on LinkedIn. First name, last name, email addresses. So here if you say LinkedIn profile found, LinkedIn profile found, LinkedIn profile found. In a normal LinkedIn, it's saying connect or invite, wherein in the LinkedIn recruiter, there is no LinkedIn profile. So these are just the guesses. Out of guesses also, at least 50% of the profiles which are already existing with LinkedIn. 50% are not existing with the LinkedIn, but I would still say take a chance, very less chances of having a email bounces. Only a chances in a hyphen, there will be a chance of email bounce. First thing, yeah, only that's where. But otherwise, 90% of the data, 80 to 90% of the data from GitHub will be able to reach out. That is what I experienced. Now, similarly, I'll just show you. This was the data. So this is already verified, right? Okay, so here we have one verified and one non-verified. Here also we see we have both invite and connect, existing and non-existing. Add more contacts. Upload. So that was at 5:39. Now at 5:49. Second set we are uploading. Again, go to contact. From drop down, uploaded. Otherwise, this data again you can add it to another ways to do that is we have imported in our Gmail. We are seeing here itself which is existing, which is non-existing. We can see their profile pics.
This is a very good way. Yes.
So first verification we are doing here. So there are a number of actually. So imported on 8/23. So this list I'll go now. Okay. So here we can see their profile pics itself and their complete name. What we need is email ID. If it is correct, rest of the information here by default it will be done. Okay. And then here we have come. Now here you see created 550. Okay, so connect, invite again, connect. So whichever the email IDs are verified, for most of them, they have a profiles here. And whichever the email IDs we have generated, it's a 50-50% chance in a LinkedIn. But again, in a Google, again, most of them has it. Imported on 8/23, 238 list of candidates. So now you see question is also existing. Okay, because he has mentioned his name like that. What we have done, his email ID was correct. Otherwise, if the same email ID format is reflecting here, then it is not existing.
Right.
So we have not given any single name with question marks. This also, I don't think we have given anything like this as such.
No.
Okay, here it is. This is in verified list. We'll get disconnected in next 10 minutes, so we can join again. Okay, so let's create more contact, import. This is non-verified. So again, we have non-verified list also. So Akash CSC, Akash, Abhiya, Abhiram. So this one is non-existing. Not really sure whether to take a chance or not, but looks something unique because 1901 could be a date of his date of birth also. 19 Jan. Ajay Kumar 19 Jan. Google will suggest us based on our first name, last name, and date of birth. If that particular email ID is not existing, Google will suggest us based calculating taking as a first name, last name, and alphabet form of our date of birth. So this one more, Amit Kray, not really sure whether it will exist or not. So Amit Kray, let's see here. So that's why I was telling, definitely we should take a chance. So very few you will see where we are not able to see their first names. So that's about data manipulation. Now here, as mentioned, let's import which are verified. So in Google, almost everything is verified, close to 90%. Now, whether they have a LinkedIn associated account or not, that's their wish. In LiveMail, we are checking one by one. So almost wherever you see profile, they are existing. So not LinkedIn, they're not existing. So here it's not LinkedIn, it is still existing. Not LinkedIn is only the one which is not existing. You see, even from the verified list, at least 30% are not existing on LinkedIn. That means they're non-posted by any other recruiters and are a good coders.
Correct.
See, so many not linked. And if I want to see from which kind of a companies, maybe the advantage of LinkedIn I would take. This may be the additional advantage of having LinkedIn Recruiter, but otherwise most of our sessions are on non-LinkedIn Recruiter only. But in case if you have it, one of the search that rarely explode even in LinkedIn Recruiter. Called project search. So whatever the candidates we have imported in this particular project, only those candidates are coming in over here. And from those 252 are open to new opportunities and 105 are likely to respond. If you see the list of companies also which are coming in, are definitely a kind of a companies I would need, maybe other than TCS. But I would definitely not go in case if it is service company and person is existing or having such kind of a repositories in GitHub, that is pretty much evident that person is hands-on coding. I would still go ahead and take a chance. So to tweak a bit, just say, okay, we have Freshworks, 1%.
Sorry, I missed the part where how did you get the company's report and all?
In LinkedIn Recruiter, we have done a project search.
Right.
Okay. And after doing a project search, we have a view search insights here.
Okay, so that's a recruiter this thing.
Yeah, that's a recruiter account.
Yes, the latest option is Talent Insights as well.
Talent Insights is a completely a different product itself. It's not a LinkedIn
It is
Recruiter.
showing up in
This is view search insights. This is an old feature only, existing from quite a long but unexplored, and also the project search existing from quite a long but unexplored. What you're saying, Talent Insights product itself is different product.
But I believe after changing the UI, they have updated the name. I'm not sure.
Now, if you see here, in a work, I have one insights. This product itself is a different product. We'll have to again purchase one more license for this. Okay, coming back to this. Now we have tweaked a little. Earlier, it was only showing us top 10 companies. After that, from advanced search, we have gone and given a Freshworks as one of the company where one of the candidate is working. So the result is only one, but when we click on view search result, the reason why we have done, because we want a list of all the other companies where these 200 people are working.
Okay.
So 70% of the candidate which are working are means whose email IDs were verified are working in this kind of a companies, and 30% they do not have a LinkedIn account itself. But looking at this kind of a company, it is pretty much evident that those 30% are my top-notch candidate who are untouched by other recruiters.
Right.
So we have seen in both the cases, profile which are existing, which are verified with GitHub, and profile which are not verified also. So yeah, that's what I can say. We should take a chance.